In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix Windows Update error 0x80070643 on Windows 10. First thing, go here and type in CMD, right click, run as administrator, yes, and then here you want to type in sfc /scan now, and then you're going to press enter and let it scan, and it's going to take a few minutes here. So after you let the first process run and finish, now you're gonna do the second one. Type in double quotation mark and then percentage program files percentage slash Windows space Defender slash mpcmdrun.exe double quotation mark space dash remove definition space dash all. After you do this, you want to press enter and let the process finish. It's gonna take just a second or two. Okay, so I made a mistake. You just had to try it in S over here and then space dash all, and this way now you can just click enter and run it. After this process finishes running, now you want to type in the second one. So type in double quotation percentage program files percentage slash Windows space Defender slash mpcmd run dot exe space, actually put the double quotation first and then space dash signature update, and then press enter and let this take a few seconds to load. So after you write this down, you can just after the process finishes, you can just copy this again because you're gonna need it. So just after you copy it, you're gonna paste it again and just add to it dash mmpc and then press enter and let it load. So after this one loads, now you can just write the last one, which is basically to restore the health. So dism space slash online space slash cleanup dash image space slash restore health, and press enter and let this load and see if this fixes your issue. Now let's say this doesn't fix your issue, then what you're gonna do is go here and you're gonna download the .NET. So you're gonna type in .NET framework download. So here you're gonna go to this website and make sure you download the latest version of .NET framework. Now if you don't have this, simply download it. If you do have it, then you don't have to download it. So here is the download. So basically you're gonna go through here and click download the developer pack and just go through the installation easily. It's a easy installation setup here. Okay, I just realized I downloaded the developer pack. You should click on this download link, not the developer pack, this one. So click on this one and run this setup. So it's just a normal setup and it will download the .NET framework. Now if you already have this and you want to see if it has any errors and you want to fix, you can download the repair tool. So here if you type .NET framework repair tool download and you go to this website, you'll be able to download the repair tool. And if you run the repair tool, this will repair any issues you're having. So run this and let it fix any issues with your software, and see after restarting your PC if this fixes your issue. Now if this doesn't still fix your issue, then you can go here to the search and type in Windows Update. If you go to actually you want to type in Control Panel, and here you want to go to Troubleshoot. If you go to Troubleshoot here, you go to Other Troubleshooters, and here you want to run the troubleshoot for the Windows Update, and this will run through the web and search for solutions for your issues. And I recommend going through this. This might recommend you to install or just go through some troubleshoot solutions. So I recommend doing this and see if this fixes your issue. Now the last options I recommend doing is going here to Services, and here you're gonna go down all the way till you see the cryptic services here. So in here, so this is the one, so cryptographic services. So just go right click and you want to restart the service. So if it's not started, just click on start and let it start, and after that you want to restart it so you can refresh it. So just come here and click on restart. Also, if you go to the properties, you're gonna notice that you have this startup type. Make sure it's set to automatic. Click apply and OK. After this, you're gonna go down here to Windows Update, and here in Windows Update you're gonna see it should be here. So right click on Windows Update and then go to properties and make sure this is set as on automatic, and make sure you click on start to start this process and apply and OK. If it's already started, just click restart so it can restart the process. After this, just restart your PC and hopefully this fixes your issues.